Hello, a very warm welcome to each one of you again to the 8th lesson of this free digital marketing course. In the previous video, we learned how to create an audience in Mailchimp. Now in this lesson, I am going to teach you how to design and run email marketing campaigns with help of Mailchimp and send emails to all the people which are a part of your audience that we defined in the previous video. If you haven't gone through the 7th lesson as yet, I would highly recommend you to go through the 7th lesson before you go through this video. You can easily go through the 7th lesson by clicking on the I button over here. Hi everyone, it's Sushant Arora, the founder and CEO of In-Class Learning. Thank you so much for being here. Consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and also don't forget to press the bell icon so you never miss any videos in the future. So let's jump right in. Now that we have already learned in the previous video how to create an audience for yourself, in this video I'm going to show you how to create and run an email campaign with the help of Mailchimp. So all you need to do once you are done with creating your audience is to come and log into your Mailchimp account and then click on this pencil-like icon, create. Now select email and now select template. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be using one of the built-in templates of Mailchimp with the help of which we are going to design the email campaign. Now click on get started. So as you can see, these are the layouts that are available to us. Some of these are going to be paid options. They are going to be available to you when you upgrade, but some of these are going to be free to use. So like this is free to use, this is free to use. To use this, you're going to have to upgrade and so on. So I'm going to select this one. So this is how your email campaign is going to look like. As you can see, there is a preview on the left hand side. You can scroll down to see how it's going to look. Alright, and you can make changes to it. Like I can click on this edit button and then I can add an image over here. Click on replace. Now click on upload. Now you can select any image that you want to display in the logo area. I'm going to select our logo. It's going to take a couple of seconds to upload. So as you can see, the logo is here. Scroll down, you can also edit this one. Let's say if you want to change the text to something like free access to digital marketing course. Alright, you can make changes to the text. Its style, its font, size, etc. Alright, so I'm going to just make it bold and then you can just click on save and close. You can add a photo over here. If you are a product-based business who's trying to promote your products, then you definitely should be using this. Alright, you can just click on the pencil button over here, click on replace again. Click on upload. You can select one of the files that you already have in your account, or you can select and upload it again. Alright, scroll down and you can edit this as well. You can add the description of your product or your service if you're trying to promote your services or your products with the help of an email campaign. Alright, or it could be anything. If it's an educational email, you could write something that really provides a lot of value to your audience. It could be some explanatory thing, it could be a how-to tutorial and all of that stuff. Alright, so you can add anything that you want to. And if you want to change this button or edit this button, you can click on this edit and you can change the button's text. Let's change it to something like start learning. Now you can select how you want this button to be linked to, or to what thing you want to be linked to. If I select a web address, whenever somebody would click on this button, they are going to be redirected to that web address. It could be your website. Alright, so you can choose anything out of these 4 available options. Right now I'm just going to keep it to web address. Alright, and now I'm going to type in the web address where I want to take the people when they click on this button, start learning. So let's say if I want my email readers to land on thesushantarora.com whenever they click on this button. So I'm going to write the URL of the website where I want to take my audience over here. You can also come to the style tab to change the style of the button. Alright, like you can change the border and all of that stuff. You can make the corners more rounded. You can change the color as well. Alright, so you can make a lot of changes to it. Style, spacing, font and all of that stuff. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna click on save and close. You can scroll down, you can make changes to this thing as well. I'm gonna just delete it for now. You can add more blocks to this email campaign as well. All you need to do is to just drag and drop these things. All right, let's add a divider over here. So as you can see, this is how it's going to look like. If you want to edit this divider, all you need to do is to just click on this icon. All right, and then you can make changes to it. Padding bottom, border top. If you want the line to be appearing as dashed, you can click on this. All right, so as you can see, now the divider is a dashed line. So it all depends upon you. You can click on save and close if you are happy with the changes. You can add anything from here on, an image group, a divider image, box text, image plus text, a share button, or a social follow button as well. So I'm going to add my social sharing buttons over here so that I can get my email readers to follow me on my social media platforms like Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be Twitter. All right. So now as you can see, herein you need to add the Facebook URL of your Facebook page. All right, herein you can add the link text which is going to appear over there, and this is for Twitter, this is for your website. All right, so lots of options available for you. You can just click on this drop down button and you can add as many social media platform links as you want to. You can add LinkedIn, you can add YouTube, Pinterest, Tumblr, you can add Instagram as well. Let's select Instagram for now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just enter my profile's link over here, which is going to be this. So whenever somebody, the person who's going to be reading my email would click on this button, they are going to be taken to my Instagram page. All right, so just click on save and close once you are done with the changes. You can also add a video to it, you can add a footer, and so on and so forth. All right, so this is how ultimately your email is going to look like. So if you are good with all the changes, you can click on save and exit, or you can also click on preview and test. This option allows you to test this email campaign of yours. You can easily see as to how your email is going to look like once it is received by your target audience. All right, so you can send a test mail by clicking on this send a test mail. And you can send a test mail to any email ID of yours. All right, so as to check how it's going to look like once you start sending emails as a part of your email campaign to your target audience. So I'm going to just enter one of my email IDs over here so that I can show you how this campaign, how this email is going to look like. So I've entered one of my email IDs. Now all I need to do is to click on this send test. And as you can see, your test email is on its way to the test recipients. All right, I'm going to click on OK. Now I'm going to take you straight away to my Gmail and I'm going to show you the test email that I've just received. So I am in my Gmail account, and as you can see, the test mail has already arrived from info@inclasslearning.com, as you can see via Mailchimp.net. So this is the logo we had chosen. You can decrease the size of the logo. Right now it's very big. All right. Scroll down a bit. So the text is over here, free digital marketing course. This is where the photo is supposed to be, which I didn't add. All right, in the details and the button start learning. All right, let's click on this button and see what happens. So like I told you, it is taking me straight away to my Instagram page. And this is the best thing, you can get more and more number of people, more and more number of your email readers to follow you on your social media platforms just by mentioning your social media links in the email itself. So now that we are already done with the test email, now I just need to finalize my email campaign. So just click on save and exit. Give this email design template a name. Let me give it a name something like free digital marketing course, and then click on save. So as you can see under the template section, the template that I just created is visible over here. Last edited on 6th July and so on. Alright, so now that we are done with creating the email design template, the next step is to create an email campaign using this design template. So all you need to do in order to create an email campaign with the help of the design template that you just created is to come to this audience tab and then click on all contacts. Scroll down a bit. So this is where all the people who are a part of your email list are going to appear. Alright, now just click on this button send campaign. Select an email campaign. So now we are ready to create an email campaign with the help of the design template that we just created. So let's give it a name. Click on edit name. And I'm going to give it a name something like, again, free digital marketing course, let's add campaign to it. Click on save. And now in the to section, you have got to select the audience to whom you want to send this email campaign. And now from the to section, you're going to select your audience to whom you want to send the email. That means all the people, your audience who you want to be a part of this email campaign. So right now, as you can see, by default, Mailchimp has taken my only audience that I just created, which is in class learning, and 5 recipients are there. Scroll down a bit. Now in the from section, you have got to enter the email ID from which you're going to be sending this email to your audience. Alright, so Mailchimp needs to know who is sending this campaign, who is running this email campaign. So you can just click on add from. You can edit the name which is going to appear to the people who are going to see your email. I'm going to write Sushant Arora over here, and email address is this one. There is one thing that I'd like to add over here, and that is if you're using a custom domain, a custom email ID, very much like me, you're gonna have to verify your domain first, alright? Otherwise, Mailchimp wouldn't allow you to use it. You can easily do that by clicking on this button, verify domain. So now Mailchimp is gonna send a verification email to my email address, which is info@inclasslearning.com. So let's click on send verification mail. So once the verification mail has been sent to your email ID, all you need to do is to open your email ID and copy paste the verification code from there like I just did. Now click on verify. So as you can see, domain successfully verified. That means now I can use info@inclasslearning.com as a part of my emails. Click on done. And now click on save. So as you can see, a green check is going to appear against the fields which are rightfully done. Alright, so now in the subject section, you're going to be adding the subject line for this campaign. Alright, so I'm going to click on add subject, and herein you can add a subject. Let's add something like get your access to free digital marketing today. Alright, you can write it as anything, alright, but make sure that you're writing something that grabs the attention, alright, because subject is something that is going to be visible to the people who come to the inbox. So this is basically going to be the first point of contact of your email and the email viewer. So it's very important that you are communicating the right message, because that is going to inspire somebody to click through and then read your email. Scroll down, you can add a preview text over here as well. Preview text is nothing but the text that appears in the inbox after the subject line. Alright, so you can add something like, let's say, last day to gain access. Now click on save. So we are done with 3 things, that is to section, from, and subject. Now I'm going to move on to the content section. Design the content for your email. Now click on design email. So from here you can create a template right from scratch, or you can just go to save template section and then select the one that we just created in the previous step. Alright, I'm going to select this one, free digital marketing course. So as you can see, this is the preview on the left hand side. You can still make changes to the design template that we created in the first step. Alright, so all you need to do is to just drag and drop all the elements that you might want to add. And if you want to remove any element, you can just click on this bin icon. Alright, and that's how you can delete any block you want to. But right now, since I don't want to make any changes to it, I'm going to click on continue. So now I'm done with setting up all the things for my first email campaign. Scroll down a bit and you can see every single detail has been added. The content is there, the subject is there, from is there, to is there. You can also send again a test email from here in. Alright, so right now all I need to do is to just click on this send button, or either if I want to schedule this for some another time, I can click on the schedule button. Alright, and at that point of time, my email campaign is going to be sent to every single person on my email list. So let's click on send now. You're about to send a campaign to In-Class Learning 5 subscribers. Alright, if I click on send now, my email campaign is going to be live and running, and this email is going to be sent to every single person who is a part of my email list. So as you can see, and it's out there, free digital marketing course campaign is on its way to 5 subscribers from the audience In-Class Learning, and so on and so forth. So it was that simple to create and run your first email campaign. So that's how simple it is to run email marketing campaigns, and that too free of cost. Should you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. Follow us on Instagram if you haven't already, if you want to learn something new about digital marketing every day. You'll find the link in the description below. If you want to watch this course right from the start, you can easily do it by clicking on the I button over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.